All right, ladies and gentlemen, what we're looking at right now is pi notation. Now, first off, look at all the answers. They all have pi in it. So usually, sometimes this freaks some students out. Don't worry about it. Pi notation was created as a quick assessment tool for teachers to see if the students understand how to use the math formulas without the need of a calculator. So now when you tack pi next to a number like you see here, for instance, the first answer, 7 pi, that's like saying 7 times pi. So you're not actually multiplying it by pi, but you're just putting it together as part of your formula. Now, when you go through and you read, you know you're dealing with pi, so we understand what type of shape we're dealing with. Then we want to go through our problem and identify the values that they give us. Notice they tell us that the diameter is 14 inches. When I read my question, it says a circular lampshade with a diameter of 14 inches has a length of wire that goes around it. Right there, that's all I needed to know. Because when you're calculating and working with circles, you're either finding an area or you're finding a circumference. Now, when you talk about going around something, you're talking about the circumference. And you find the circumference of a circle by multiplying 3 things together: 2, pi, and the radius. So 2 pi r is the math formula for finding the circumference of a circle, which means 2 times pi times the radius. Now, if you're clever and you're thinking, you're like, oh, wait a second. In elementary school, thanks to 2 great properties, commutative property and associative property, you learn that it doesn't matter in which or the order in which you multiply things together. Some of you probably already noticing and saying, oh, wait, 2 times the radius? 2 times the radius is the diameter, and that's the value that I have right there. So now what happens is this simplifies 2 times that radius, which is my diameter, is going to be simply this. And as a result, we get our value. Notice again, we didn't have to multiply by pi. Any type of questions that you see that have answers that have pi not being multiplied by the value are referred to as being in pi notation. And they use this an awful lot in 7th and 8th grade math. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you found this both helpful and informative.